Army, only one branch. I was in military ignorance, aka military
What
intelligence.
did you learn from it? What do you think people can get from the course?
It's like a sandwich. It flowed very well. The Broker Solution Academy, that was real strong.
There you go. Okay, we have on the line Mr. Houston, the main event, as I call it. You know, I was doing a lot of my reviews and everybody was just starters. This is kind of leading up to the main event. Doing a review with you, man. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Well, how you doing? Go ahead and introduce yourself to the viewers here.
Well, my name is Herman Houston. I am from Maumelle, Arkansas. I guess you would say retired military veteran of the U.S. Army. That's about it. I've been in the broker consultant business for about 5 years now. Lots of fun.
Nah, that's not about it. You over here trying to let me introduce you because you're not that's not about it. Mr. Houston, Herman Houston, I've known this gentleman, I think going on like 2 years now, right? 3 years? No.
2019. July 2019 and before then. Yeah.
19, okay. Yes, 2019. Yeah. Because that's the time you came over. We did a little barbecue at my house. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. But I heard of you when I went out to Las Vegas. Yeah, when I got back, I came and looked you up.
Okay. But yeah, Mr. Houston, we've been knowing each other for some time, of course. I really appreciate you, of course, taking the time and helping with this. He's even came to my house. We barbecued together. So I definitely do know this gentleman very well. Army veteran. What branch of Army, right? That's the military?
Army, U.S. Army, only one branch, U.S. Army, sir.
Okay, good. How long were you in the Army?
4.5 years, sir.
4.5 years. Did you go to, I'm assuming you went to war, right?
No, didn't go to war. I served during peacetime. I was in military ignorance, better known as AKA military intelligence. I sat on the Big Red mission, which is Russia. I copied Morse code. I was in military, like I said, I was a Morse code interceptor. Yeah, so that's what I did.
Well, definitely I appreciate you for your service. Okay, a real military man. I usually on what do you call it? On Veterans Day, I usually tell people that I'm in the Army of the Lord if I can get the discount. But you
sound like another friend of mine.
They usually deny me though.
Exactly.
They usually deny me. So anyway, I appreciate your service, man. I really do. And after the military, man, he jumped in. He's a true hustler. You haven't even mentioned your what do you call it? Your business, your vacation business. Tell us a little bit about all the businesses that you do, because I know you do the vacation thing, you do the funding thing. What's everything that you do?
Well, we currently have our company is known here in Maumelle for distribution and liquidation for some of the nationwide chains such as Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Saks. So that's where we started at about 2010. That's when we incorporated here in the state of Arkansas. We went from that to having our own natural herbs site called Revival Tea. So where we marketed Revival Tea. Where we market health teas, diet teas, things like that. Then we kept on moving into the travel agency. We're actually a travel agency, and both the wife and I are travel advisors underneath our own agency. We've been doing that since December 2015. As at the same time that year, I transitioned into the business credit consulting or funding. I actually just started building my credit from scratch. I didn't even know there's such thing as business credit. You hear? Business credit. I just started working on my business credit from scratch back in 2011. Didn't know what a paydex score was. Didn't know what an experience score. Didn't know none of that, right? And of course, I didn't know it didn't report on your, on your personal credit score. So that's where we're at now. So I'm in the credit monitoring. Credit consulting business, credit lines and things like that. course, came across the Broker Solution Academy. Excellent program. Really, now taking it one step further and actually.
Before we get there, if you don't mind, before we get,
Mhm.
because you all around, you do everything. You know, you got all different types of business. My vision was, because you're fully retired in the Army, right?
Yeah, fully.
You getting,
Yes. Mhm.
and you seem, especially when I talk to you, I'm like, man, you know, if I was retired from the Army, you getting paid pretty good. What keeps you going? You know, especially with full retirement. What motivates you to still keep out there and still work and still do all of this stuff? You know, because sometimes you amaze me about how busy you are.
Well, I mean, you think about it. I'm not just a veteran, retired veteran. I'm a veteran with a disability. I'm also legally blind, and so, and you said what motivates me? I could sit here and wait on. I got nice compensation coming in every month, from the first to the third. Yeah, I could sit here and not do anything else, but that's just that military, and that's just that 20 years or 25 years retail management experience. You're always on the grind, and the way I look at it, my quest to continue to do things, I would not let my disability be my destiny. Right? I'm yet working. That's why when I took off work in May of 2003, I went through my moments of sorrow and regrets and grieving the loss of my profession and the loss of my vision as it
Was that
stood. Sir?
The loss of the vision, did that happen in the military?
No, that happened. That was part of why I got out the military, but it happened more after my 25 year of general, of retail management. When I taken off in May of 03, it was that point. It was starting to fall. My vision was starting to decrease because I came in on a fast track with a brand called Albertsons, where I had seen myself in the next 5 years to be in Boise, Idaho, working out of corporate. That's what kind of track I was on. From Walmart to Albertsons, and so back to what you asked. So I have always been one of those people that I guess some people say overachiever. I just say I'm just always questing for knowledge, and so what keeps me going every morning is just learning new stuff. I mean, I forgot to say, hey, I run a cryptocurrency community membership platform. I do a lot of things. Yeah.
And I gotta be honest, and this is one of the things that really impressed me when I met you. You have every reason not to keep going. If I can just be brutally blunt, I mean, it's not like you need the money. You get the check coming in every month. You got disability. You're fully retired in the military.
Mm-hmm.
You have no reason to wake up in the morning and keep grinding. And yet you are here. You've been texting me about crypto. Hey, you check this out. And I'm like, man, what is this guy doing? And then we do some business funding stuff. And then you be sending me some stuff as far as the travel agency. And I want to highlight that. I really want to highlight that because especially for this generation, we got a lot of people out here that look for reasons not to be getting up and going. And you have every reason not to. You can chill. But I want to applaud you and really respect your grind and your interest. And especially, I want to kind of let the audience know as well, when I was thinking about this program, I have a circle of clients that I really consider friends. Like I said, this is a gentleman that is house. And these are the people that I reached out to. And I reached out to him. I was like, man, I'm really good at this lending stuff. I want to do something else. What do you think about this? And when I immediately launched the course, he was one of the first guys that I sent it to that. I want you to go through it and give me your honest review of what you think about it. So I guess I'll twist it to that. You've had some experience, especially with your entrepreneur mindset, been exposed to training on business credit, on lending. You even said about FICO and all of that. Talk to me a little bit about the course and tie it into your experience with me. I mean, what did you learn from me as far as funding? And what do you think that, this can be a long-winded question. What do you think people can get from the course if they're interested in diving into business lending, FICO, understanding all of this stuff?
Well, for someone who didn't come across business, the idea that a business itself can have credit or have credit lines. Um, the Broker Solution Academy, I like the idea that when you first, it provides you the initial information on credibility, what is needed, and the three ways to get the three paths of lending. That was real strong. I mean, I heard it a lot of different ways. Cash, credit, collateral. Cash, income, revenue, asset. It's a lot of ways to say it, but no matter how it said it, it only three paths to lending. Also, it also let people know it doesn't do good to hop around from credit card to credit card company applying because there's only a number of credit card processors, right? Underwriters, right, in the area. And so what the program, as I went through the different modules, I liked the theme of that kept telling you three paths to lending, three paths to lending. So it was like initially it was telling me how, if I was a initial broker coming in and buying the program, how I can go about setting up my own business funding. Then as
Absolutely.
we continue to go ahead, I'm sorry.
Absolutely, and I want to expand on that just a little bit. I'm glad that you're saying, because that was the mission in mind. I'm so sick of these brokers that literally don't understand what they have to offer. You have a lot of brokers out here that act as used car salesmen, and the vision with the three paths of lending was two-sided. It was to help the regular business owner understand what options they have when they go to the bank, because it used to be a time where you can go and talk to your local banker, but now the local banker just wants you to fill out some online form, and if you get denied or anything, they always say, we'll send you a letter in the mail. And then you have, on the flip side, most business loan brokers, they just gather bank statements and what they do is just, they generally offer one specific products. And I wanted to share and give an open view of an open bird's eye view of all the different products that are available in the marketplace for most business owners. So I'm glad that you shared that. And to expand on the three paths of lending, it went above the understanding of the products. And what are your thoughts on how the three paths of lending theory is used with the building of the CRM? How I teach people about how to even speak to the clients. What's your theory on how that expanded? And I think I lost you on camera.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I back?
Let me see here.
Hold 1 second.
Let me see if I can send you that request again. No, I guess I can't.
There you go.
There you go. There you back.
Okay.
So
sorry about that.
Go ahead. I don't know if you remember the question.
The way you I look at the Broker Solution Academy because I'm all about acronyms. I'm all about visualization, right? Because I just think if you can visualize it, then you can realize it, right? So what I look at is it's like a sandwich, right? And when you come in, the three paths of lending is like the bottom layer. It's that bottom piece of bread that starts out the sandwich, right? And everything that you build and you learn, whether it's credit reporting, whether it's how you process the file, everything really goes back to the bottom of the sandwich. It goes back to the three paths of lending. And then once you understand the three paths of lending, once you understand how to work the files, once you understand how to go about qualifying, see, that's another great thing about the three paths of lending. It helps you to qualify your prospective client, right? And to make sure that it's going to be a good fit, because if you follow the three paths of lending, you're going to ask those particular questions that you need, right? About credit, about revenues, about assets. And so you have all that information. And then once you plug it in and you have all those three things figured out, what's their credit looks like, what that looks like, the utilization, what the bank statements look like. Do they have any NFS? What's their daily deposit? Then back on the credit, what's the highest line of credit they ever had on their credit line, right? And then collateral, if they trying to get other financing. And so I just think it's like, I think the program itself is built on like a sandwich. And then at the end, when you get to the mindset, like you putting the piece of bread, the top piece of bread on the sandwich, and you're ready to go. And
Yeah.
so that's how I look. To me, I think that's it flowed very well.
The vision in mind was, of course, as you notice on the first week, the first module, if you want to call it, there's a lot of focus on product knowledge, which emphasizing the three paths of lending. And there's this statement that a lot of people say. I repeat this often. That people say that knowledge is power, but I say knowledge is only potential power. And I felt like I needed to do more. Now I've given you the knowledge and all the different products. Now let's dive into week number 2 and talk about how we can execute this thing. How do we really process these files? Just dissect one specific product that is huge out there right now. It's credit card stacking. Everybody talks about it. Everybody is saying this. They can get you 150, 200,000. Have you seen anything out there with, the different contacts, networking events that has really simplified credit card stacking the way we did with Broker Solutions Academy, with the simplification of understanding what it takes to qualify, understanding how to pre-qualify the client, and how we explain to you as a broker how to submit and manage the relationship with the client? Have you seen anything out there like that?
No, I think it's okay. As a client, right? Yes, I initially came to Brian as a client, right? And the way you take people through the process and through the compliance calls, providing them they portfolio to look at, how to answer the questions, what to say, what not to say, and so that as a client, that was smooth. That went smooth. It was a smooth operation. For as the broker solution, we learned to be a loan broker, not as you would say, a glorified referral partner, right? LOL. It really provides a simple look, because when I know how you fall on the quadrants, the credit quadrant, or the bank, or the income quadrant, or either collateral. Now I know how to go about presenting the proper product to that particular client, because all don't fit all, so you want to fit the best thing for that particular client. So no, I hadn't seen that.
The approach I've taken is to really consult, because we at the end of the day, I used to call myself business consultants. We're business loan brokers, we're consultants. And what our job is to offer the clients the options and have them make the decision.
Right.
And what I consider glorified referral partners do now is they literally just peddle a bunch of MCAs and try to force a specific product down a client's throat without really understanding what all of that doesn't really even matter with the way the mindset in most business loan brokers now. They just, I got an MCA, send me your bank statements. This is what we can do. While the approach that we've taken at Pennington is, let's look at all three paths,
Right.
and let's analyze all three. And let me tell you, this is how much we can get here. This is how much we can get here. This is how much we can get here. Now, based on what you need the money for, let's make a decision. Which one of this path is the best path to help you reach your goal? So I think we really outlined that really well. And I think you saw that, as you said, as a customer. I think your wife too was a customer as well.
Yeah, my wife. But you know what, Brian? What I liked about it, if you remind, I consider the way your approach as a buffet. It's like Golden Corral, right?
Yeah.
When it starts with the initial with the call, but it starts with the credit report. And once again, people go, well, what's my credit score need to be? And you're like, well, that's not a thing. What I saw through going through the program is not what your credit score could be a 725, but if your highest line of credit was only $2,500, that still can count. That still can hurt you. But what I like about the program is that instead of just looking at one, oh, you want a credit card? Okay, some credit line? Okay, let me get you some credit line. But then that same person could have possibly qualified for also some signature loans, some hard cash, some credit lines, business credit lines. But a lot of times, a referral partner, all they were trying to do is hurry up and push them through, but they can get paid off of them credit lines instead of exhausting all measures. And I think what you do and what Broker Solution Academy does is a well-rounded buffet of financial options.
Absolutely. And I try to train you to think like a broker, be solution minded. I even like the fact, I think it was just this past week, you called me and tell me about some recent products I didn't even know about. You know, so now you're able to go out there in the marketplace and see all these different products, see what's available, and you know, okay, that's a credit-based product. You know what they're going to be looking for that specific one, and you use protected income on that one, and then okay, that's a full doc product. You know, so it also empowers you to kind of spot all these products, because there's a lot of different marketing tactics the lender try to use, a lot of play on words that they try to use, and that's another thing that the 3-Pass lending does, is just kind of clarify all of that. So don't want to take too much more of your time.
Hey, let me just say this right here, Brian. What I learned too, real quickly, on qualifying like your business, Broker Solutions is like, a lot of times you only have 2 employees, you put 2, and that's almost like a red flag. And unless it got a check mark that said, a box that said 3 to 5, right? I mean, certain things that you can project to make your business look better. And so also I think Broker Solution does a great job of showing you to help your clients be able to be in the best position to receive business lines and credit lines.
We got somebody here, and I want to highlight this. We got a military veteran, you know, disability, blind, and was able to go through this program. I mean, were you able to understand everything, still able to, you know, was it accessible enough for you to thoroughly go through it, still understand the message, and able to execute? Because, yeah, we can just soak in the information, but were you able to take the information and execute, even with the challenges that you face, and really effectively help your clients?
Yeah, I thought it was very ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disability Act of 1990. I thought it was very compliant. OCR recognition, as optical character recognition. It was very, very well. All the text was accessible. All the files were able to be downloaded, whether I was on my Apple device or whether I was on the computer, a desktop. I could still download all your documents and things, and so yeah. And the videos were excellent. And then the great thing I like about it, you always can go back and review, even though you already passed it. You can go back or you can start back. You know, so yeah, it was very well. It worked well for everything. And like I said, Brian, this is what I've been doing since 2004. I was able to get a bachelor's and 2 masters, an MA and an MS, doing it the way Broker Solution does with videos and it was a lot harder back then, you know, because you had books and stuff. But yeah, great job,
man. I can't thank you enough for really being helping me with this review. Man, you're courageous as hell. I really appreciate you. Keep pushing. You really need to slow down, because people like us need to you're making us look bad.
Well, I'm staying busy, my brother. I'm staying busy, man. I can rest later.
I got a cousin of mine that he's like a MacGyver type of individual. He's always building stuff, you know, and he's
right.
He had bought this house in this neighborhood, and he built a pool, and he built a pool deck. And I went over there. I told him, I was like, you're gonna get all the husbands mad at you because you out here doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You know, you need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? You've been here for 2 or 3 months. You done all this, the pool, the hot tub, this and that. You done the lights. Like, you need to chill out. All the husbands now in this neighborhood are under pressure. So I'm telling you too, you need to chill out.
That's how I missed your call on Friday, because I got busy with laundry.
Oh my God. You need to come down. You need to give us young folks like us a chance, a fighting chance. Okay, how we gonna get a fighting? You know, you doing everything. Okay.
Well, I just want to tell you, Brian, thank you very much for the opportunity to preview and also to work through the complete Broker Solution Academy. I even go back now and then. I even go back and log back in because I'm looking for more updates and from where you started to where you are now. Man, I wish you luck. And people, don't let him fool you. He is a hard, diligent worker, and he has done an excellent. The last 3 to 4 years I have known him, he's always been on the grind. And his thing is, I can help you if you follow the directions. You know, I can help you. I can help you. But if you're not gonna follow the directions, I'm not gonna BS you. You know, I'm not gonna say I can do something for you if I can't. So I like that honest approach because that works well with my honesty, integrity, genuineness, and initiative myself. So, Brian, hats off to you, my man. Thank you.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Again, thank you so much, man. I'll see you soon. I salute you, man. You have a good rest of your day. We'll talk soon.
By the way, if you don't know, this video is brought to you by Pennington Consulting Group, where we always say our goal is to help you reach your goals. So if you're looking for some funding, if you're a business, if you're looking to start, grow, or even expand your business or in need of some funding, you want to go ahead and click the link in the description below and visit us at Pennington Consulting Group. In addition to that, if you're looking to start your own business loan agency, this program is also brought to you by Broker Solutions Academy. And what we do is we help loan brokers and understand and simplify the various funding products that are available in the marketplace so they can properly serve their clients, stop the endless confusion and self-defeating pointless rat race they're currently in, and grow their business while maximizing profits by teaching them how to become a real business loan broker, not just a glorified referral partner. So definitely there's going to be a link in the description. We've worked all year long to really package this program, and it's the most comprehensive loan broker training there is. Guaranteed you're going to be successful, especially if you're going to be having me as your coach. Okay, so definitely want to check the links in the description. In addition to that, if you're interested in some of our media services, we offer YouTube editing services. I have my team. You see how great these videos are. Come on. Okay, you look at our website. You look how good those websites are. And look at your website, okay? So if you're interested in having us work on your website, if you're interested in having us work on your YouTube, or even get your social media game just right, you want to go ahead and reach out to us. There's going to be a link in the description on how we can partner up together to help you grow your social media presence, your web presence, so you can position yourself for success, as I always say. So anyway,